Mayday, mayday, mayday.
Smoker, just gonna hold it out.
Alpha Kilo, we're now, and then the next inbound in the hole then. We'll like it.
1 Alpha Kilo here. Syntax protect.
South African Airways, it is one of the struggling airlines in the African continent. The airline is doing everything in its power to try and return to profitability. South African Airways has announced a direct flight to Guangzhou. This is their first new route for the airline after it started implementing their turnaround strategy. This flight will begin service on the 18th of September 2019. South African Airways will service Guangzhou 3 times per week. This will mean that their weekly service to Hong Kong will be reduced to 4 weekly flights. SAA is lacking aircraft, and for them to launch new routes, they'll need to lease more aircraft. But this won't be the case here. Airbus A340-300 aircraft will operate both Guangzhou and Hong Kong routes because this plane will operate 4 flights to Hong Kong and 3 flights to Guangzhou. There are more passengers traveling between Hong Kong and Johannesburg, so this to me is a surprise why they cancel their flight to Hong Kong or why they reduce their flights to Hong Kong. However, I'm sure that the airline looked at their numbers and realized that they had to reduce those flights. Vuyani Jarana, the CEO of the airline, said, "The decision to launch this direct service between Johannesburg and Guangzhou means that we remain on track in executing our strategy to transform SAA into a fit for a future airline that will operate both efficiently and competitively." South African Airways is aiming to reach profitability by 2021 and continue being one of the leading airlines in Africa. With them diversifying their Chinese market, they will surely be transporting more passengers to China. One of the reasons for the airline to fly to Guangzhou is that this route will cater for a spectrum of travelers between Johannesburg and China, and including business and corporate travelers, and will be a special interest to traders. Cargo operations will complement the viability of this route, considering that the high cargo that is sourced from Guangzhou. SAA will have a market share of 100% of this route because they will be the only carrier that is flying directly between Johannesburg and Guangzhou. SAA is also negotiating a codeshare agreement with Hong Kong Airlines for further options for customers traveling between Hong Kong. It is going to take time before this airline starts flying directly to Guangzhou on a daily service. Stay tuned to Wellstar Aviation to get updates about changes concerning these routes. Let me take this opportunity to thank you for watching my video, and also feel free to subscribe to Wellstar Aviation, and if you love this video, please click the like button.